Let's go in, Boise. The Standard Deviants present The Adventurous World of College Algebra. Look.
Oh my goodness, it's so ornate. What is it, Bonesy?
It's the ancient variable. The unknown quantity. The golden X of Al-Gebar. It can mean everything. It can mean nothing. Legend has it, whoever possesses it will attain the ultimate in algebra knowledge and know-how.
Don't you think that would look great in my Florida room?
Forget it, darling. It's a chick magnet. It'll look great over my fireplace.
Florida room.
Fireplace.
Florida room.
Fire. Careful. Be careful and stay here.
Come on, baby, Mama wants an X. Come on.
Thank you, Dr. Bones.
You intellectual pygmy.
Yeah, I don't like your soup.
Oh, but Dr. Bones, it is you that are the pygmy without the X. Once again, you have shown there is more than one way to find the X. Until next time, Iowa Bones!
It's Idaho.
Idaho, 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 Idaho.
One of the most common purposes for algebra is solving for X, or defining a variable. That is where you will spend most of your time in algebra and on your tests, solving for X. And that is where we will spend our time together. And that is why I have stolen it from Ohio Bones.
So we see that the object of algebra and my own life's mission is the noble and unrelenting quest for the unknown variable, X. Well, class, it's time for me to go now. Put your homework on my desk.
Know X, and you can find Y. Well, I want to know why. So I must find that X.
Well, we're hot on the trail of this Viner Cross guy. Hey, boss, what do you make of this language?
Kids' clothing sizes?
Maybe it's movie ratings.
Quick, Boise! Here come the terms!
Duck!
Hey, old man. Word on the beach says you are pretty good with identifying parts of a term.
Yes, I am. Illinois Bones.
It's Idaho.
Whatever. A function or expression containing only one term is called monomial. Mon ami.
I hate France.
But he really loves pasta.
What are those? Oh, these are examples of monomials. 2, 3x squared, and 5x to the 12th.
What about this one?
Oh, expressions with two terms are binomials. X squared plus 2, 4x to the 4th plus x squared, and 5x to the 12th plus 3x to the 7th.
And this one?
Oh, trinomials then are expressions with three terms. 8x cubed plus x squared plus 2, 4x to the 4th plus x squared plus 5, and 5x to the 12th plus 3x to the 7th plus x cubed.
I'm detecting a trend here. All right, Boise, let's go. Thank you.
Get out of here!
Don't hit him!
Sorry.
We were getting serious. We had the parchment, but we needed X.
New Mexico.
It's Idaho. What happened to you, old sidekick?
I got run over by a goat. Listen, before I die, I must tell you something.
What is it?
F of X can also be written as Y.
I knew that. Hey,
Oregon!
it's Idaho. Give me a whip.
There you go.
Thanks. Let's try this thing out. You actually sell these things?
Oh, hello, Mr. Bond.
Wrong parody, old man. Listen, we need your help.
Can you tell us about this function?
Oh, we'll use an ancient Chinese secret. If you move a vertical line along the x-axis, you can tell if this is a function. If it only touches the graph at one point at any time, then it's a function. What you have there is not a function.
Well, what is it?
Oh my God, that's a takeout menu for pearls. I'm hungry.
Ah! It's the last function of the covenant. It'll take you to winter crop.
Winter crop! Winter crop! Rah! Yeah?
Let's go.
Coiled plastic snake toys. Why has it always got to be coiled plastic snake toys?
And it's the neon pink ones, boss. They're the really dangerous kind. You better go first.
I've been bitten. Give me an antidote.
Oh, you mean algebraically speaking, you want the inverse function of f, which is g? Oh, I guess not. He probably means this.
Very clever, Hawaii. You have found an equation for a line in slope-intercept form using only 2 points on the line. But as you know, there's more than one way to do the problem in algebra. You have mastered the slope-intercept form. But what about the point-slope form of a linear equation? Yes.
I knew I was getting hot on the trail of the X. Any point on the graph where I hit the X-axis, I found a root.
But take care. Many professors will want to see your steps and will want you to work through the algebra above as opposed to just plugging in the slope and y-intercept into the rule. This is especially important if the rule was not presented or emphasized in your class. Some professors want to see your work. You must find out what your professor wants. Some of them want you to suffer for your algebraic art. Yes.
I could escape the adoring eyes of my students, but I couldn't forget about the golden X. Besides, all that talk about gradients, slopes, and steepness made me think of two things: cliffs and cliffhangers. All right, class. You know your algebra, functions, graphs, linear equations, yada, yada, yada. All right. It may not be as exciting as, say, rock and roll, but you'll discover that as the formulas may change and the variables get more complex, there's always one constant: adventure. The Standard Deviants present The Adventurous World of College Algebra, Part 2. In the adventurous world of college algebra, Part 1, fearless Idaho Bones and his sidekick Boise discovered the lost golden X of Al-Gebar, only to watch it fall into the hands of his arch-nemesis, the evil Wienerkopf. In pursuit of the lost X, Bones consulted ancient mystics, convened with otherworldly beings, and survived the deadly bite of coiled plastic play toys. Now, in Part 2, Bones will confront quadratic equations, get new shoes, defy general polynomials, bake brownies, and challenge his arch-rival for control of the infinitely valuable variable, the golden X of Al-Gebar. Linear equations are chicken feed with a milk chaser. If we're gonna find what we're looking for, we gotta move on to the real hog slop.
Let's ride.
All right. Before we chart a course into unknown quadratic regions in our search for X, let's briefly go over two items: squares and square root notation, and binomial multiplication. Multiplying two binomial expressions together, we use a method called FOIL.
Aside from being a useful household item that guys like Bones love to chew, FOIL is also, in effect, a handy use of the commutative and distributive properties of algebra.
A clever acronym. FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, last, which is the way you want to multiply out the terms of two binomials. Wienerkopf may have the golden X, but I've got the FOIL method to find it.
Here's an example using the binomial 2x plus 1 quantity squared or 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. Sorry, gotta go. Wait! A false search for Wiener Crump is getting so complex.
All right, listen up, Boise. This parchment tells us that the standard form for a quadratic formula is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c.
Very interesting.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Whoa! Idaho!
I had a tough landing, but I was okay.
Oh, boss, are you okay? You got a little dirty, huh?
How'd you get here so fast?
I took a cab. You're like a fop. You're crazy.
We were getting
Come
close
on.
to Wienercroft. We got a tip he would be near the y-intercept for the quadratic, and I knew that could be found at C.
Well, we're at the vertex, but where's the golden X of Al-Gebar?
It looks like we'll have to brave quadratic roots to find it.
Let's go. Come on.
Hey, Bones, what's factoring?
Well, Boise, you remember back in the classroom. In factoring, you break it down into the product of two binomial factors, and then solve each binomial for x when y equals 0. Factoring a quadratic equation is not necessarily a simple process, and it can get quite complicated when coefficients are very large. In some cases, the roots cannot be expressed as fractions or finite decimals. In these cases, factoring is impractical. But factoring is often the most simple way to find the real roots of an equation. So let's see how it's done.
Arkansas will not foil me this time.
We were determined to stay on course behind Wienercroft and the X, but we came to a problem we just couldn't solve. No matter how much we tried and erred, we couldn't factor it. We didn't know what route to take.
I've found the discriminant. Wait. If the square root of a positive number gives 2 real answers, and the square root of 0 gives 1 real answer, which is 0, then what do you get when you take the square root of a negative number?
It appears that the Louisiana Bones is hot on my trail. General Polynomials! Sir! You must find this San Francisco Bones and exterminate him! Jawohl! Schnell!
I see you're working for Wienercroft.
I am partial to bratwurst. Bones, I challenge you to an algebraic fight.
I accept.
What is the square root of 49?
7.
Factor x squared minus 100.
The quantity x minus 10 times the quantity x plus 10.
What is perpendicular to a line with slope 4/9?
A line with the slope of negative 9/4.
What is the square root of 9x to the 4th plus 10x cubed minus 8x squared?
Well, I finally found you, Wienercroft.
Well, Tierra del Fuego Bones, I see you have defeated general polynomials. Very resourceful, Ohio Bones.
It's time to obtain the golden X of Al-Gebar.
Yes, das X. Ich bin kalt. Ich bin Eisländer und spreche nicht gut Deutsch. Ja, Algebra!
Boise! Whatever you do, don't look!
You've done algebra students everywhere a great service.
Did you like the health club membership we threw into the deal?
The club membership is fine. Where's the X?
We have our top dudes studying it.
Who?
Top dudes.
You don't understand the power of the X.
Don't worry. It's in a very safe place.
Bastards.